Hello my lovely yogis, I hope you're all really well. So in today's practice what we're gonna do, we've just had our harvest moon, so a full moon, one of the probably the biggest and most colorful moons of the year, and it's a time of the year where we celebrate and we feel grateful for the things that we have harvested during the year. But it is also a moment in which we may start reflecting and we may start thinking of the things that we are ready to release, things that we might want to let go of so that we can carry on for the rest of the year. And so there's loads of work and loads of shifts that many of us can experience when we've just had our harvest moon. So today's practice is going to be a gentle flow for you to release tension through the hips. So hips tend to hold loads of tension for us, and it is time to release and to open those areas, those places where we might feel a bit blocked. All you're going to need is a block, a bit of space, and make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes. So when you're ready, let's get started. So we're gonna start in our tabletop. So hands right underneath the shoulders and our knees hip distance for today. And let's take a moment here to find some cats and cows, really opening the front of the body and the back of the body. So as we inhale, sitting bones up, opening the chest. And as you exhale, round the spine, navel in, chin to chest. Inhaling, opening the front of the body, opening the collarbones, sitting bones reach high. Exhale to round, navel in. One more time, inhale, just opening the spine here, creating a bit of space so that we can then start going into those hips. Nice. When you're ready, from here, I want you to open the knees wide, bring the toes together, and we're gonna start drawing some circles with the hips. So circling the hips in one direction, and you decide how deep you wanna go here. Whether you want to have your circles being super big or small, and then go in the opposite direction. Lovely, everyone. And then when you're ready, let's start coming all the way back to the center, squeeze the knees in. Let's lengthen the right leg back. We're gonna tuck the toes under. We can start rocking back and forwards to stretch the calf muscle and the Achilles tendon. Just a few rocks here. And then when you're ready, as I like to do, tuck the toes under, sending the foot towards the left side of the body, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, look towards the toes and focus on the right side of the body. So we are really opening the right side. One more breath. And now as you exhale, you're going to start squeezing the right foot in, and we're going to place it right behind the left. So you've got your legs crossed. From here, let's start again, just moving the hips, maybe from one side to the other, rocking. You may feel that there's one glute where you can access a little bit more than the other. It's just becoming very playful here, very playful with exploration. Just exploring. If you can feel. Nice, beautiful. Okay, so now some of you may be able to start coming all the way back. Release the sitting bones down to the floor, and then just bringing the left leg up, left knee up. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can extend the right leg. This will be a bit more comfortable. Or you could squeeze a block under and then you can sit on a block, and this will give you a bit more height, and hopefully you are able to kind of sit in this position a bit better. As you inhale, you want to send the right arm up to the sky, and then exhale, wrap around. You want to connect the knee with the inside of your elbow crease, and then start bringing the knee towards the chest, finding elongation. So you should feel the stretch traveling through the outside of the hip, outside of the leg. We are not forcing the body, we are just simply closing our eyes and allowing the body to naturally open without forcing. And when you're ready, just coming back to center. From here, we're going to release the left leg and we're going to extend it to the left as we bring the right foot in. So you will be in this position, yeah? And it doesn't really matter if you are kind of angled to the side, it's all good. From here, let's take the left hand on the floor, on the leg, right arm up to the sky, and then let's find our side stretch. As you can see, I have my left arm on top of the leg so that I can keep myself open. You can push the hand against the ankle or the leg so that you can rotate, spiral, and look up to the sky. Staying here for one more breath. And then exhale. As you inhale, coming all the way back to neutral, flex the left foot, so really engaging the leg, sending the right hand back and crossing the left hand on top of your right knee. Taking an inhale here, and an exhale. One more breath. And deeply exhale. When you're ready, start coming back to neutral. We're gonna go into baby wild thing. So I am keeping my right hand back. I am coming up to the knee, and then I am opening the front of the body. Inhale, extending the left arm back. Nice. Staying here for one more breath. And then when you're ready, lowering down, exhale. Lovely. Let's cross the left leg on top of the right. So we are now in a cross-legged position. If you need to invite the blocks in again, you can sit on top of blocks so that you can have more access to your sit. From here, as you inhale, opening the chest, look up. Exhale, round the spine, navel in, chin to chest. Now, like a snake, coming inward, coming forwards, going all the way up. Exhale to round, navel in. One more breath. Inhale, reach the top of the crown forwards, opening the chest, look up. And then exhale to round, navel in. Allow the arms to lengthen, chin to chest. And then when you're ready, just start coming all the way back to the center. Release your sit, and let's find again our tabletop. So we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. So when you're ready, let's start extending the left leg back. Now tuck the toes under, press back, rock the body just a little bit so that we can stretch the hamstring, calf muscle, Achilles tendon a little bit more. And coming all the way back, we're going to start sending the foot towards the right, tuck the toes under. You decide how deep you go, taking an inhale to find length. Look towards the foot as you exhale. Staying here for 2 breaths. Inhaling. Exhale. One more breath. And when you're ready, coming all the way back, you're gonna start bending the left leg as you bring the left knee in, and you've got that connection of the left knee and the right knee. And from here, let's start inviting some movements on the hips. Notice where exactly over here you can feel. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. Sometimes it's quite difficult to recognize where exactly am I aiming to stretch. Nice. And then when you're ready, you're gonna start relaxing, sitting bones down. You can have your block. You can start coming all the way down, 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 and then you're gonna start bringing the right foot on the outside of the knee. You can equally just lengthen the left leg forwards. Taking an inhale, left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, you're gonna wrap around, connecting the knee with the inside of the elbow crease. Clasp the hands together and then opening the chest, elongating the spine. Exhale. So you really, really want to feel the stretch on the glute. Yeah? So the more that you are able to squeeze the knee in, the more you will feel the stretch on the outside. One more breath. And when you're ready, release. We are extending the right leg to the side as we bring the left knee in. The left foot in. Right hand on our leg, taking an inhale is the left arm up. Find your side stretch as you exhale. Inhale, opening. And an exhale to surrender. One more breath. Nice. And then as you inhale, start gently coming all the way back to the center. It's the right hand that comes to the left knee. Flex that right foot, so you want to really activate the leg. And then find your spiraling sensation. It's a lovely opening of the spine here. You don't want to kind of collapse your spine. You want to elongate through the top of the crown. One more breath. And when you're ready, just release, release, release. Let's go to baby wild thing. Left hand back. You're now pushing yourselves all the way up to the knee. And then opening the front of the body, extending the right arm back. Staying here for one more breath. And then as you exhale, lowering down with control, very gently, crossing the right leg on top of the left now. So we should now start feeling the opposite glute. As we inhale, opening the front of the body, so you're almost going for cats and cows in a seated position. As you exhale, round the spine, navel in, chin to chest. As you inhale, see if you can reach the top of the crown forwards. Feeling the stretch on the glute muscle outside of the hip. Exhale, round the spine, navel in, and you want to relax the neck here. One more time. Inhaling. Reach forwards. Stretch the glute. Exhale to round, navel in. Lovely, everyone. When you're ready, start coming all the way back to the center. And we're gonna again come to the tabletop now. So finding our tabletop one more time. Taking an inhale, sending the right foot back. Now it's gonna be floating, floating, floating. Right foot back, and as you exhale, you want to open the hips and bend the knee. You want to open the hip flexor. Press the knee against the floor, opening the hips to the side. And then as you exhale, step the foot on the outside of your right hand as you exhale. If you need to have your block, you can have your block just to give you a bit more height. And then from here, let's just focus on your hip releasing, allowing the hips to soften. Keeping the rest of the body as soft as you can. Staying here for one more breath. Lovely exhale. When you're ready, just push the foot against the floor and then just coming all the way back, finding your tabletop as you exhale. Very nice, everyone. From here, extending the left leg back, flex the foot. And when you're ready, opening the hips. So you want to kind of press the right knee against the floor to open the hips and bend the knee. So opening here, finding a lovely, lovely stretch on the front of the body. And as you exhale, step the foot on the outside of your left hand. Exhale. You may need to move the right knee back, allowing the hips to soften. Just knowing that we are on the other side now, so it may feel like suddenly it's very tight, so don't force it. Just keep softening, allowing the earth to absorb whatever we're ready to release. Staying here for one more breath. And when you're ready, we're going to tuck the toes under, lifting the back knee, and we're going to push ourselves all the way to downward facing dog as we exhale. And as we find our downward facing dog, I want you to bend the knees a lot, firmly press back towards the heels, sitting bones reach higher. Maybe bending one knee, bending the other knee. Just taking a few rocks here to stretch the back of the legs. Nice. And then when you're ready, start walking in between the hands. Taking an inhale, let's find our flat back, hands on the shins. Inhaling. And as you exhale, just melt, 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 catching opposite elbow, full releasing of the head. Taking a moment here to let it go, let all the tension go. Rock from one side to the other. And relax the arms, bend the knees. Roll up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling up. Nice. As we inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale through the mouth. Now, we're going to cross the right leg at the back of the left, so cross it. You can plant the heel or you can keep it up, it's all good. You're taking an inhale, arms up to the sky, catching the right wrist, pull away. You're finding a side stretch to the left. So you're pulling from that right wrist, sending the torso to the left. Inhale, coming back to neutral, take your time, change. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming back to center, keep your feet hip distance. Forward fold as you exhale. Lovely. Halfway up, inhale. Hands down, step back to plank. Chaturanga, or relax knees down, elbows in, lowering down. Finding your baby cobra, inhale. As you exhale, tuck the toes under, push yourselves all the way, finding downward facing dog, exhale. Staying here for a breath, inhaling. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or walk in between the hands. Finding your halfway up, inhale. Exhale, full forward. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale. Lovely. And again, now we are crossing the left leg at the back of the right, arms up to the sky, inhale. Catching the left wrist, pull away, Side stretch to the right. Inhale, coming back to center, change. Exhale is the right leg back. Inhale, coming back to center, hands through prayer, bend the knees, forward fold, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Hands down, you can step or jump back, finding your chaturanga. Lowering down, maybe upward facing dog or cobra. And we're gonna find our child's pose as we exhale. Knees open wide, forehead relaxes down on the earth. Let's find a lovely length through the spine. And an exhale. When you're ready, as you inhale, let's start coming all the way back to tabletop. And we're just simply gonna swing the legs around, find our sit. Lovely, so here we are back on our seat. I want you to now find your feet wider than hip distance. So as you can see, I am quite wide. I've got my hands at the back here. So I am opening the chest. And we're gonna allow the knees to come to one side, to the other. And we want to relax that second knee down on the floor. So allowing the opposite sitting bone to come off. You can have your hand on the hip here, finding a bit of a twist sensation to the back, kind of spiraling, going beyond the hips and traveling it up to the torso. Lovely, everyone. And then the next time you are on your right, you're gonna find your deer pose. So we've got my front leg is in a 90-degree angle. My torso is facing that right leg, so I want to maybe just shift the hips, and then I can forget quite a lot about my left leg. I can connect the knee with the foot if that feels good, or I can keep it just nicely comfortable. We're gonna start rounding forwards. So round forwards, round forwards, round forwards. You could use your block here to support your forehead. Or you can keep the head hanging. We're staying here for 3 breaths, just to allow those hips to soften with the support of the breath. There's loads that we can do, there's loads that we can release just with the power of the breath. Just with being very, very aware of where we're sending the breath all the time. One more breath. Nice. And then when you're ready, you can start coming all the way back to the center and just undo, coming all your way back to neutral. So again, just bringing the feet all the way back, coming back to your very wide sit. And then from here, again, just rocking the knees, maybe taking it higher to the torso, finding a bit of spiraling sensation, releasing. Allowing that opposite glute to come off the floor and finding a spiral. And when you're ready, we're gonna come towards the left side. So now we're gonna be facing the left leg. We want to find as much as we can again, a 90-degree angle on our left leg. And then we can invite the knee to come towards the foot or open the knee. Let's find that comfortable position for ourselves. And then when you're ready, start coming all the way forwards. Let's just take a moment here to feel grateful for all the amazing things that we've been harvesting during this year. I know it's been a tough year. I know that it's been a couple of years, a year and a half, where we're just simply we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know, we can't expect what's gonna happen. But we're still here. We're trying to do the best that we can to support ourselves, to take care of our bodies and our minds, and to obviously support others as well, and those around us, those that we come in contact with. And if there's anything that needs to be released, this is your time. Let it go, let it out. And then when you're ready, you can start coming all the way back. Gently, please release yourselves away from the shape. And let's just find to finish our practice in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment here, maybe just to find a comfortable sit. If you need to sit on top of a pillow or something, go for it. Roll the shoulders up, release them down as you exhale. And again, just maybe bringing the hands to the heart center or hands to your heart. Taking a moment to thank yourselves for having taken the time and space to nourish your body, to take care of your mind, of yourselves. Because if we feel better, we will make others feel better too. Thank you so much for allowing me to offer this practice to you today. Well done for everything, for all the things that you've been harvesting during this year. Now it's time to reflect and perhaps allow certain things to be released and let go of. Bring the hands to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you so much for your lovely practice today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next video, in our next practice. Take care, and thank you so much. Bye bye.